Am I losing my mind? Never let me go. If this night is not forever, at least we are together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Anywhere, whenever, up us still together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Unconscious mind, I'm wide awake. Wanna feel one last time. Take my pain away. If this night is not forever, at least we are together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Anywhere, whenever, up us still together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone.
But she rings on me when I was so heavy. Pour on a scene for me when I'm low, 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 got feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. No, I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high.
Oh,
All right, everybody, let's get into this. Let's get to the magic. Maybe no magic. Let's just start learning. Uh-oh, you know what I feel like? I feel like only half of the mic. Oh, this thing is still like this. It's going to be another one of those days, guys. My face isn't supposed to be here. It's supposed to look different. That's okay. Wow, my hair is getting really crazy these days. Can you see how big it is? Look at the size of my hair. It's huge these days. Fortunately, I'm getting a haircut today. Wow, that's really tall. What do you guys think? Well, my hair. It's crazy, no? It's time to get a haircut. So, this is not what I wanted. Hello, everybody. Let's change the topic. How are you today? Are you surviving Monday? Mwah. Monday kisses for everyone. I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Mine's been pretty good. Why is it awesome? Because it's sunny in Vancouver. Can I get a live shot of Vancouver? Live shot of Vancouver. I want to show you the sun because it honestly doesn't happen. Traffic camera. That sounds boring. Okay, anyways, you'll have to trust me that it probably looks like this. Show me sunny Vancouver. Oh, look at that, 28 in Vancouver. That's amazing. This is Vancouver. I'll show you. So let me before we get into the chat, let me show you Vancouver. That's a bad picture because it's super small. Vancouver, the city of glass. There's apartments everywhere and there's glass everywhere. This is Vancouver as well. This is a nice shot. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like that at night. It's a really nice city. It's a cool place. And you can walk around this park every day. It's a cool spot. Gertrudis knows what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful place. Like, look at that. You guys should all come over here and come check it out. I think that'll be your homework. I'm going to give you homework. You're going to have to buy a plane ticket. Come over here and check it out. That's true, Judith. As long as I have hair, you're right. I should never complain about it. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, hair. Thank you, Judith, for keeping me honest. So anyways, I want you guys to come to Vancouver. That is your official homework as of now. You'll have to buy a plane ticket. It's very expensive, but I hope you come here. I think you would enjoy it. Look at that. That's Stanley Park. Let me show you a picture of that. Where'd it go? Right there. That's Stanley Park. You can take a bike ride around that. That's a pretty awesome thing to do. Let's get away from that. Shout outs. Gloria. Hello, Gloria. How are you doing? Jose, what's up? Judith. Mwah! Judith. Kisses for Judith. Lolly. Don't worry, you look great as usual. Funny, I like your style, Lolly. Pilar, hello, Pilar, how you doing? Gertrudis. Gertrudis came to visit us in Vancouver, so you have to be like Gertrudis and come hang out with us, which is awesome. Jerome, hello, Jerome. Hello, Arij, how you doing? Edgar's in the house. Naima's in the house, no voice. Both ears, check both ears. We had this problem last time. I was told it's going to get fixed eventually. I fixed one thing this week. I don't think I should try to fix another. But let me push a button and let's just see. Okay, we're back. Yeah, see, let's hold on. What if I push this button? Has that changed anything? No, what about gone? Okay, I don't know how to fix it. I tried. I pushed some buttons. It didn't work out. Thank you, Pilar. All right. Blushing. And Hike, what's up? Let's do. John is in the house. What's up, John? Nihad is in the house. What's up, Nihad? Who else is in the house? Alexandra's in the house. What's up, Alexandra? Soma's in the house. Soma's very excited. Love it when Soma's in the house and excited. Who else is in the house today? Nihad's here. John's here. Yeah, everybody's there. Doa. Hello, Doa. Atakin's in the house. What's up, Atakin? What's up, Doa? And again, if you guys are new to the chat or haven't been here too many times, please tell us where you're from. So Kent from Vancouver, Canada, please tell us if you're, especially if you're new. Do it a few times because we want to get to know everybody in the chat and know where everyone's from. Naima's in the house. Hello, Naima. How are you doing? Noor. Lolly's in the house. Hello, Lolly. Did I say hi to you already? Love Lolly. Noor's in the house. Awesome. I think I got everybody. Patricia. Hello, Patricia, if you're still there. Nihal, Nihal. Hello, hello. And I think I got everybody. Did I forget anybody? If I did, please tell me. I'll give you a shout out. Sebastian's in the house. Teacher from Colombia. All right. I better become serious. Hello, teacher from Colombia. I'm a very professional man. It's not true. Nilofer. Hello. We got some new people in the house. Again, if you are new, please tell us where you are from. Okay, I got Sebastian's from Colombia. Awesome. Glad to have you, Sebastian. And if you are new, please always tell us. It's good to know. All right. So showed you some pictures of Vancouver advertising. Please check us out on Smrt English. And please check out that man right there. That is Kareem and the Dream Stream. You see, I've extended his name. It was Kareem the Dream, but now it's even better. It's Kareem and the Dream Stream. Sounds brilliant, right? Kareem, check out Kareem's Dream Stream every Wednesday at 3 o'clock p.m. Vancouver time. You can also check out me with my Paraná students on Thursday at 2:30. We're here for you to keep you smart. Well, maybe not me. Maybe Kareem will keep you smart. I'll probably make you the opposite. You can also check everybody out on Discord. Good way to keep in touch with everybody who's in the chat today. Get in touch, practice your English in your free time. Check out Discord. That's a good app. I will send you the link right now for the Discord app because it's a good thing to have if you want to hang out with other people. Here is the chat. Boom, there you go. So hook up with your friends on Discord. It's a good app for that. All right, here we go. Nihat's from Kurdistan, North Africa. Charazed. Sorry, that didn't work probably, but what's up? What's up? Soma, Egypt. There we go. Alexandria, Egypt. Ooh, interesting. Some cool places. Karini from Brazil. Have a good accent, Brazil. So nice. Natsanet. Hello, Natsanet. Welcome to the chat. And last but not least, check us out on Smrt. You can check us out on YouTube. Look, somebody's live now. It's me. You can check us out, and it only costs, remember, I know Kareem does it all the time, it only costs a cup of coffee. Let me get my face out of the way for a second. It's only $5. See that there? It's a great deal. It's only $5. You only need to pay $5 to hang out with Kareem the Dream. And Kent, well, yeah, at least his socks match his shirt. He's not that smart, but that's about it. But definitely check us out. It only costs $5 to subscribe. I've sold my soul, and now let's get back to class. So here's what we're going to do. I wish my face was not here. I'm supposed to be mixed into the background. You guys know how it goes. This is a little weird. We're going to fix this, okay? Only $5 Canadian yet. Special price for you guys today. Only $5 Canadian to hang out with Kareem. Kareem the Dream, right over there. There he is, the man right there. He's amazing. Come check him out on Wednesdays. All right, so here's what we're actually going to get into today. Today we're going to talk about prepositions of place. So how should we start off? Let's take a look. Why don't you take a look in your room? Where are you right now? And I would like you to talk about, I don't know, 5 things that you can see around you. So for example, if I look up, I can see there are lights in front of me. I can see there is a poster on the wall. I can see there is a big green wall behind me. Behind, on, in, under. This is what we're going to look at today. So I would like you guys, let's start with you. Look around the room. So here's I'm going to put it in chat. Look around your room. And use 5 prepositions. And we'll get into what those are and how to use them. Describe your room or wherever you are. If you're on the bus, tell me about the bus. Okay, so look around your room, and I want you to describe 5 things. It's completely dark. Well, turn on the lights and then try. That's a count. Come on, guy. All right, so you know what it looks like. So give us some examples. So look around your room and use 5 prepositions to describe your room. Okay, so there are 2 computers on my desk. There are a couple lights in front of me. There are lights everywhere, actually, behind me, in front of me, next to me. There is a microphone next to me, speakers in front of me. So again, 5 different prepositions, and I'd like you to describe them. We're going to talk about different ways to use prepositions today. This will be a useful lesson for you guys because they get confusing sometimes. While you're doing that, I'm going to try to fix up what's going on here. No, I can't. You know what, guys? I can't fix this problem. It's just not going to happen today. I need someone who's smarter than me. So tell me, prepositions. Give me a few that you know and describe what's in front of you. Try to do 5. Maybe make 1 big sentence and use 5. So for example, I'll do 1. So in my room, there are 2 computers on my desk and many lights around me and a computer, video camera, See? Video camera in front of me. Okay, and there we go. So what did I use? I used on, I used around, and I used in front of. And this is going to be a combination preposition that we're going to look at today. So sometimes we use more than one word together. We're going to teach you some of those as well. All right, let's see what you guys got. So Nihad said there's a fan above me. Perfect, that works as well. And sometimes I want you to think about, sometimes there's differences. There's on and above, and what are the differences? Sometimes there's a difference there. Ziad, in my room, I can see a fan hanging from the roof, and a PS4, great idea, lying on the ground, and a TV hanging on the wall. Good, very nice. And I can see my laptop, which is on my lap. There we go, very nice. Nihal, Nihal, there's a cup of coffee next to me. Very important. I wish I had a cup of coffee next to me. That's a great idea. Nihad, there's a TV in front of me. Good, very nice. In my room, that was me. The books I'm currently reading are on the table, which is next to my bed. You guys are pretty good at these prepositions already. I'm going to have to challenge myself to teach you guys something new. There is my son in front of me, or my son is in front of me. There you go, Soma. Very nice. That works as well. Nilofer, I am at work. So there we go. Preposition, good. And think about that. What's the difference between in and at? Ooh. What else we got? Karini, there's a yellow wall in front of me. Very nice. And a big mirror beside me. Okay, pretty good. Gertrudis, I can see an amazing view, V-I-E-W, of the sea. A view of the sea. I don't know why. We just use view of the sea. A lamp on the table, the garbage under the table, and one painting on the wall. Good. I'm on my bed. Okay, there you go, Nihad. Very nice. There's a bookshelf to my right. Very nice. Yeah, to my right. There's a combination that you might have to learn as well. Beyond the computer, I have the window. I can see my gorgeous garden. Okay. Beyond the computer. No, I don't know if we would use beyond too often. We might say in front of my computer, I have a window. And through the window, I can see my gorgeous garden. Through, T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Gertrudis, water in my glass. Yes, the TV. Very nice. Pilar. I'm in the living room, and my iPad is on the table. My Colombian coffee. Oh, Colombian coffee is next to me. Actually, I just bought some Colombian coffee the other day, Pilar. We have some companies that bring in single origin Colombian coffee to Vancouver, and I bought some. So I hear you. Coffee is next to me, and the windows are behind me. Good. All right, very nice. Sheldon really likes sitting on the top of the refrigerator that is next to the oven. Don't forget the refrigerator there. Lali, my glass of water, noun of noun. My glass of water is on my table next to my laptop. Awesome. There's a dog sleeping under my bed. Okay, there you go. I love dogs. Dogs are great. They're good companions. There are two big pictures hanging, maybe H-A-N-G, hanging on the wall. And again, yeah, sometimes we use verbs with prepositions. Today we're just going to focus on the prepositions and how to use them. And there are two big pictures. My glasses are on my nose. Yes, they are. They're on your face. I have my computer on my desk, a TV next to the window, and I also have a printer on the desk behind. Okay, my car's in front of my house. You guys are pretty good at this, honestly. I hope I can challenge you with some new stuff today. I'm going to do my best. So what can I do? I'm going to make I guess I'm going to have to try to make myself super small here so I can bring myself into the chat. Let's see here. Can I do that? How did I do that last time? Okay, so what we're going to get into is, let me pull up this content here. Come on, technology, work with me here. All right, making myself super small just in the corner. Hello. So here we go. Let's zoom in on this stuff and let's get into what we're going to do today. So we've done that. We've kind of looked around and we got an idea of what we can use. So, and we're going to look at a couple of different things today. We're also going to look at combinations using a lot of prepositions together. Okay, so maybe let's just jump into the grammar challenge here. Okay, what do we got here? Getting in front of my computer. I'm sitting. Yeah. Okay. So whenever you use prepositions, think about where are you. So this video camera is in front of. So the video camera is in front of me. So for me, this is front, and that's back. So if you are sitting there and your computer is there, so you might say, Judith, for yours maybe behind the computer. so you could say in front of me, yeah, and that's true, or you could also say behind the computer. So whatever you want to talk about, right? So if you want to talk about you could say in front of me, behind the computer is a window, and if I look through it, I can see blah, 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 blah. So it depends on the perspective you use. Are you talking about the computer? Then it's behind. Talking about you, then it's in front of. Okay, so let's go through this. We're going to go through these questions here. So let's start with the first one here. What are some examples of prepositions in English? So this is the first question. I'll throw this into the chat as well. Over the fridge. Good one, Gloria, but maybe not over the fridge. Maybe above the fridge. That could be a difference there, and I think it's probably above. Yeah, so it's not over the fridge. And it's not above the fridge either. There's a difference between on and above, and we're going to talk about those today as well. So I would say, Gloria, on the fridge, there's a couple of cereal boxes. The link, yes, I can, Judith, and no problem. Let me do that. Where are you, link? There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk. We're going to try to clear up some of these things today. We're going to try to clear up a few of those mistakes. So let's start with the first one. What are some examples of prepositions in English? So please give me some examples. What's a preposition that we always use in English? We did a few. We talked about some already. So what are those words? No worries, Eunice. You're okay. And we recorded everything, so it's good. Ziad, in, on, at, under, next to, beside, over, below, above. Good, very nice. Okay, give me some more. And again, remember, today we're also going to use combinations. So we might say in front of. So we have in and we have of, and we also have front. So we put words together and we make combinations. They're also prepositions. At, on, in, under. Good, between. Yes, very nice. Noelia, hello, welcome. I'm feeling Brazilian. Is that a Brazilian name? Noelia? Noeli? Noeli sounds like a Brazilian name. Noelia? I'm not sure. Ziad, behind, at the top of. Yeah, at the top of. Oh, Argentina. My correction. On, at, under, beside, in front of. Yes, inside, good. Very nice. All right, so you guys got the idea. This is exactly what we're going to be looking. The link won't open. Oh, let's see here. Okay, so hold on. Let me fix it. It should open. Oh, weird. Oh, okay, I gave you the wrong one. Okay, let me give you the one that I gave to everybody else, which was this one. Should be this one. Let's try that again. Between, below, around. Good, you guys got it. Very nice. Try that one, Judith. I think that's the one right there. Okay, so let's keep going here. So that's what we're working on today. So prepositions in English. Yeah, and you said them all. I'm gonna give you a big list, so I'm not gonna do this right now. But yeah, in, on, under, all those. So let's go here. Now let's look here. Take a look at this next part here. Look at the sentences. And which verb do we often use with prepositions? So for example, the clock is on the wall, the shoes are under the desk. Which verb am I using? What kind of verb is it? Thank you very much, Noelia. It is the be verb. We always use that. Now, today I'm just going to show you kind of like positions of things. But yeah, of course you can use these with other verbs. You can say walk into, or you can, and I'll have to create a few more questions for you because there are a few differences here that I want to point out as well, and they'll probably be useful. But anyways, today we're going to use the be verb, but you can use others. You can say walk through the school. You can say walk into the school, right? Or you could say walk inside the school. They're all a little bit different, but today we're just going to go super easy with the be verb because we often use. We say there is a on the wall. There are on the wall. There is on the wall, right? We always use the be verb to talk about these things. Next, look at the following sentence. What do we often use after a preposition? And this is kind of just general. Movement are very hard. Yeah, I'll try to add a few more questions to my, normally I have a lot, but I didn't, there's so many prepositions, I'll try to challenge you guys with some different ones as well. So look at the following sentence. What do we always use after the preposition a? And there's the other question. Ziad is correct. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, Noelia as well. It's also an article, but you can think of it as a noun because we always use, and it's not only prepositions of place where we use a noun. We also use it for prepositions of time. We also use it for prepositions of other things. You know what I mean? So a noun. So for example, the student near the door is sexy. Nice. So the door is a noun. So it's an article, the, but I could also use, I might not use an article at all. I could say, for example, the places near schools. So it doesn't have to be an article, but it is a noun, right? So I could say a school, or schools, or the school, or the schools, or my schools, which is weird, my shoes, whatever. But we always use nouns after prepositions, and that's a good rule because you can remember that anywhere. In the morning. So in the morning is a time preposition. It's not about location. It's about time. So, but we still use a noun. In the morning. The morning is a noun. About English. Noun. In the morning. Noun. On Sundays. Noun, right? Sundays. Noun. So we always, whenever we use a preposition, it's basically usually followed by a noun. All prepositions. So that's an easy thing to remember. Did I use a preposition? Oh, well, then I need a noun. Right? And different kinds of nouns as well. But could be plural as well. It's singular, yes, but it could also be plural as well. Okay? So let's go here. Basic stuff, because, you know, all review is good review. Some people need to see this one more time. What is a noun? Okay, so a noun is, of course, you know this, a person, a place, or a thing. I'll just do that one quickly. Some students need this because, you know, you just learn. Some students learn just by listening and reading. And I say, hey, what is that? And they're like, I don't know. I have no idea. I was like, is that a good sentence or a bad sentence? And they're like, oh, I say it's a good sentence. I was like, why? And like, I don't know. So they don't, you know what I mean? So some students learn and they don't really know the rules, but they know what sounds good and what sounds bad. So this is just as well, just a little review. Okay, and this is another one as well. So I put this in here for a reason. What is a noun? A noun is a person, place, a thing. You are a noun. Canada is a noun. The world is a noun. What else? And a person, yeah, there we go. And a thing, a desk is a thing. Now, a little bit of an activity here. Look around the room. How many nouns are? So let me do this. I'll throw that in the chat. Look around the room. How many nouns are countable singular, countable plural? 5, 6, 7, 8. And uncountable, and I didn't even add that. Pronouns are considered a noun. Yeah, they are. There we go. Air. Okay, so look around the room, and what do you think? So if you look around the room, what do you see? Do you see just one? So for example, I can see a box, okay? One box, so I say a box. But I can also see lights. Computers, I see keyboards, I see pens, right? So when you're looking around in English, how many things in your room are countable, singular? How many things in your room are countable, plural, whatever? And how many things in your room are uncountable? You don't want to count that, there's too many. Or air, for example, uncountable. So how many things do you see which are just one in your room? How many things do you see in your room which are 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6? And how many which are uncountable? Okay, so let's see what we got here. Countable, windows, pens, pencils, chairs. TV. One TV, Naima? Is it one TV? Then you have to say a TV, right? Because again, see, take a look on my screen here. This is mostly just for a little bit of review. Remember, if you say anything in English, anything you can see, you always want to say a. If it's one, you're going to say a or the or my or his or her or whatever. If it's plural, you're going to use s. So take a look on my document there. It's just a little bit of review. Yeah. Okay, so again, even Noelia as well. A radio, a cup of tea, pencils, and a phone. There you go. It's a little bit of a rule because students make a lot of mistakes. They don't say a. They never say a. And even if I speak really quickly to you, like if I say, I have a car, I have a dog, I have a house. Did I say a? Yes, I did. I just spoke very quickly. Listen again. I have a car. I have a car. Sorry. I have a car. Did you hear a? It's very quiet. It's very fast, but I always say it. So never forget to use your a's. We always say them in English, okay? So I have a cat, I have a car, have a is the a sound, okay? So just don't forget to use them. So basically, what is the rule here? What am I trying to tell you? Most of the time, anytime you speak English, you should probably say, I'll give you a crazy number, 95% of the time, you should say, for example, a hat, or the hat, or my hat, a lot. Or plural, you can say my hats, the hats, or just hats. Most of the time, 95% of the time, you should say those words, you know, one of those words. Only 2%, it's 3, whatever, very small percent, air, water, electricity, right? Some of those ideas are a lot less. So most of the time, you got to use one of those. Okay, let's go here. Look at these 3 sentences. Let's take a look at that. Look at those sentences below. Where do we often put prepositions of place in a sentence? So you can tell me, what do you think? There's different positions here. So where do I put them? Look at the sentences below. Where do we often put prepositions of place in a sentence? I put my coffee on the table. On the table, you'll see my keys, and the coffee on the table is mine. Let me change that to coffee, because I like coffee. Okay, so what are the 3 positions? Before the noun, correct. Nihad, I am fast, you're right. But don't worry, your listening will improve as well. Students tell me that. You speak fast, but don't worry, you'll get better at it. Okay, so 3 positions there, yes. Before the noun, so for example, on the table, my coffee. No, you'll see my coffee. On the table, you'll see my coffee. So on the table, we put it at the beginning here. This is the first position, at the beginning of the sentence. At the end of the sentence, we also put it right on the table. So there we go. There's my preposition. And sometimes we put it after the subject as well. So sometimes we can put it in the middle. Boom. So you got 3 positions that you can usually put at least one preposition. If it's the third one, maybe just one. The second and the first, you can put more, and we'll look at that as well. Okay, very nice. Now, next one here. Yes. Okay, so here, look at this. Look at everything here together. Let's look at this one here. Look at the following sentences using the article the with singular nouns. For example, the hat is on the desk. The beer is in the fridge. Why do we usually use the article the? Why do we usually use the in these sentences? Can somebody give me an answer? Like I would always say, you know, the hat is on the desk, or whatever. Okay, why do we usually use the when we are explaining these things? Like, hey, the hat's on the desk. Can you get it? Why do we usually use that? Good question. Any ideas? Any answers? Definitive? Yeah, you're right. But give me more detail. Like why the? Why the here? Why the? Because it's singular. But the's not singular, right? Because I can say the hats, no problem, or the hat. So the is not singular. The can be singular or plural. It's just an article. What does the sentence mean? Specific, yes. A little more specific things. To talk about something we already know which it is. Okay, I like that one's a little better, right? Because whenever I say, hey, the hat is on the desk, usually I'm looking at a picture or I'm talking to somebody. Like, hey, you know, the hat, it's on the desk. Can you grab it? You know, usually when we're speaking to somebody, we're usually looking at something specific, right? So specific, that's what you guys are saying. So we often use the. And if you look at the second one, you can also do this, right? Look at the next one here. Look at the following sentences using possessive. My, his, her, their, your, our, its. My hat is on the desk. My beer is in the fridge. So you can also use my. You don't have to use the. You can just use my with a preposition as well. Okay? And we always use possessive to show, oh yeah, it's mine, or it's yours, or it's his, or it's hers. Sometimes it's not mine. If I say the bank, maybe we don't always say, oh, my bank. We say the bank because it's not mine. But my hat, okay, you can use my. All right, let's skip ahead. Here's some fun. Please analyze this sentence. Is this sentence, let me put it in the chat, is this sentence good or bad? So I'll make it in 2 parts. Here's your sentence. Tell me, is that a good sentence or not? What do you think? At 8 a.m. in the mornings on Saturdays in December, I like to look out the window at the sun in the sky. Good or bad? Tell me what you think. No beer in your fridge, Lolly. Change that. You got to change that. Fridges need beer, especially in summer. Good or bad? Noelle says it's bad. Edgar says it's good. Controversy already. The controversy is brewing. It's going to turn big. Bad. In the morning. Well, but I can say in the mornings because, you know, in English we usually say S to really show like again and again and again. So that's not the problem. Good or bad? Very jumbled sentence. Maybe. Maybe. But what do you think? Out a window? You think out a window is bad? No. Out the window is possible. Nihal, good. Naima, bad. Anyone else? Okay. All right. So the answer is it's good. Lolly's got it right. It's a good sentence. There's nothing wrong with that sentence. No, in the sky is fine, Edgar. It's totally fine. The only thing that's weird about that sentence is because it's so long and there's so many prepositions. But it's totally fine. Because remember, you can use, let me show you. So let's look at this. At, so preposition plus noun. Boom. And then after one preposition, I can use another preposition plus a noun. Boom. And then after one preposition, I can use another preposition and a noun. Boom. And again, and again, again. Boom, 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 boom. So these are all totally correct. These sentences are fine. So if you want to give more detail, you can, and that's fine. The grammar is perfect. There's no problem with it. And after one preposition and a noun, you can always use another and another and another just to give more details and explain your sentence. Hi, Elias. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Just need some commas. People have different ideas about how often you need to use commas. Like if you read English books these days, there's no commas in them. So I'm starting to change my opinion as well about how often I use commas because I'm reading. I'm like, man, there's no commas. Nobody uses commas anymore. So I'm not saying don't use them, but they're being used less these days. But anyways, that's a perfectly fine sentence. So what does this explain to us about using prepositions in English? That you can put preposition after preposition after preposition after preposition, and it's totally fine. So the answer is you can use a lot of prepositions plus nouns again and again. All right, so that's the lesson we're learning today. You can use them again and again and again. All right, boom. Now let's go here. Time to learn some prepositions. I would like you guys to read this list. So go ahead. There's a big list here. We're going to talk about them. You guys will ask me some questions, and I'm going to choose the difficult preposition. I'm going to challenge you a little bit with what's the difference between them. And when do we use this one? But when do we use that one? So go ahead, take a quick read. Boom, boom, boom. We have a lot, and we're going to look at them. And we're going to look at how do we use them. So we got your normal ones, right? We got in, we got out. So I wanted to show you some opposites. So I tried to put the opposites together. In, out. Sometimes they're opposites. Sometimes they're not. In, out, at, a little different. On, over, under, before, after. So some of them are together. It's a little messy, I'll be honest with you. Before, after, by, close to, close by. In between, around, against, along, through, past, facing, which is a verb, across from, in front of, in the front of, or at the front of, opposite of, on the other side of, boom, 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 boom. In the middle of, in the center of, behind, in the back of, in the rear of, to the right of, to the left, on the top of, on the bottom of, among. When do you use that? All right. So take a look. What do you think? Anything weird here? Anything you haven't seen underneath? Okay, so there we go. So you can think of underneath as under. It's basically the same. Now, what is the difference in the way we use it? Man, I might have to make a few questions. So we say, for example, the cat is under the desk. You can also say the cat is underneath the desk. No problem. Do you want? But you cannot say the cat is under. Under what? Sounds weird. But you can say the cat is underneath. Because maybe everybody understands, oh yeah, the desk. Where's the cat? Yeah, it's there. The cat's underneath. You could say that. So underneath can be complete, but under, you need another noun after under. What else we got here? By, yes. So by, similar next to, or Beside, you could also use as well. Adjacent to. So where's my adjacent to? Yeah, adjacent to, next to. Where is adjacent to? I'm sure I had it on here. Where are you? There it is, yeah. So next to, beside, by, adjacent to, same. Beneath. Beneath could be, beneath is a weird one. Beneath, you have to say, I need to put some examples on here. Beneath the desk. It's the same as under, and the same rule as under. So you can say, it is beneath the desk. We don't usually say it is beneath, but we would say it is beneath the desk. The sentence is incorrect. Remove the before sun and sky. Oh. Which one? No, the sentence is fine. Niha, sentence is okay, no problem. Beneath my feet. Yes, you need a noun after beneath. The ground is beneath your feet. There we go. Cool. Anyone else? So again, and remember, some of these, you can see some of them, they're combinations of words. We have to say in the middle of, and we always say the, right? We always say the for middle, don't we? In the middle of the room, at the back of the room, on the right of the room. So you have to remember sometimes 4 words together. Preposition, the, middle, and another preposition. So we have a lot. So let me challenge you a little bit while we're doing here. What is the difference between, okay, you could say that, I have my dog adjacent to me. Usually the more common way to say these things would be next to me, right? Or beside me, besides really. Because remember, if you speak small words that are faster, it's really good for speaking. But the longer they are, sounds more professional, more formal. So adjacent to kind of sounds somehow more formal. But beside, oh, my dog's beside me, sounds super normal, right? Okay, so let me challenge you a little bit. If I say I am in the school, or if I say I am at the school, what's the difference between those two? I am in the school, I am at the school. What's the difference? Because sometimes those are a little confusing. So what do you think? So let me put this in the chat. What is the difference between I am in the school and I am at the school? In versus at. Tell me, what's the difference? Ziad, in equals you are inside of the school. Okay, what about the other one? Firda, hello Firda. In is inside, correct. At is for the place, maybe. Okay, maybe you're right with that, Firda. Maybe you got that. And at means you are somewhere around the school. I would agree with that, Ziad. I think you got it. I am at the school means I am at class. No, it's not that specific. At is more general, correct. So for example, let's say, so right now I am definitely inside the school. I got inside. So here's the roof, here's the walls, here's the bottom. I'm inside. But if you say I am at school, maybe I'm not inside. Maybe I'm in front, kind of like in front of the school. So I could say I am in front of the school. But maybe I'm outside, you know, where the elevator is downstairs. I'm not inside the building. I'm actually in front of the building, and I can still say I am at school. So in really means inside, and at is general location. So in is inside, right? Same as inside. I am inside the school. I am in the school. I am inside of the school. You can also say that, or you can say I am inside, right? Remember, we can use, if you say I am in, what? You are in what? Doesn't make sense. But if everybody understands the situation, then you can say, oh, I'm inside. I'll call you right away. I'm inside, right? So everybody understands, oh yeah, of course he's at school. You just say, I'm inside. So in versus inside, a little bit different. So at, general location. Oh man, okay. I'll write some sentences as well. I might have to expand my grammar challenge here. So, anyways, in means, Shahrazad, I'm sorry you're confused. In is inside something. We'll do some examples as well, and I'll show you some pictures later. But in literally means inside. At means general location. Okay. So Ilyas, again. So I guess the best way to explain it is at and in can be the same. right? If you say I'm at the but honestly, I'm at the restaurant. I guess it could be the same. At can be in, right? You can say I'm in the restaurant, like literally inside. And if you say, yeah, I'm at the restaurant, it can be the same. But in is only inside, where at could be inside and it could also be outside, but near. You know what I mean? So if you're in front of the building, you say, oh yeah, I'm at the restaurant. Also possible. So sometimes the same, but at can also be a little bit different. At school, I'm in class. Sure, yeah, both of those work. Maybe at park of the school, in the park maybe. So again, big things we usually say inside. I am inside the park. Okay, we got a lot of questions. So let's go here. Maybe I'm going to talk and you guys try to ask. Yeah, you can say I'm at my house. That's fine. Can I say today I had breakfast in my house? Yeah, you can say that. We also, sometimes in English, we'll just make it short. We'll say at home. I had breakfast at home. And we don't always say my home. We just say at home or at school. Some words, we make them shorter. Yes, Ilyas, you're right. Yeah, exactly. In and at could sometimes be the same position. You're right. So let me do a few for you, and I'll try to give you some examples here. So let's go with the first one. We got in and out. So again, you can say I am in the school, I am inside of the school, or I am inside. I am out is weird. It's not the opposite, but you could say I am out. So like I'm not at home, I'm out, right? So you're not inside someplace. Or you could say I am outside of my house. Or you could say I am outside. Done. At, general location, sometimes same as in. On, okay? So a couple of different ways you can say on. So you can say I am on the bus. Or my bag is on top of my desk. Okay? Similar, very similar, right? You could say my bag is on my desk or my bag is on top of my desk. It's the same. It's basically the same. All right, we got another question here. Let me take a break for that. And he can say, what if I want to say I'm studying, like I'm a child in a school phase, not an adult? What if I want to say I'm studying? So if you're talking about in or at, you could say I'm studying at school. Fine. In really means inside. So I would say, most of the time, we'd probably say at. I'm studying at, I don't know why I got a phone here, but I'm studying at university. I'm studying at college. I think general location, we usually say at for those things. In really means inside, but honestly, both are correct. You're fine if you say either. On Saturday, so Edgar, that's not location, that's time, and we're not going to talk about that one today. That's a little bit different. The picture is on the wall. There we go. The writing is on the wall. All right, let me do another. Now, over and above. Picture time. Let's go to pictures. Where's my picture? I had one here. I must have deleted it. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to look at this. Let's look at some photos here. Pictures of rooms. See what we got, if I can get a good one. A lot of hotel rooms. Here we go. Here's a busy room. So let's take a look at this one. Can everyone see this? I'll try to make it bigger, but it never works. Let me save that. Oh, nice, sexy photo there. Not me, the other guy. All right, let's take a look at this one here. So let's take a look. We can see this here. Okay, boom, there it is. Now, I want you guys to make a sentence. Make a sentence using over and under. Over and above, or under and below. You can choose. So there's your photo. Give me a preposition, and I want you to use those prepositions. Over, above, under, and below. What do we got here? Traveling over the world. We usually say all over the world, Nihal. I don't know why. It's just a collocation, all over the world. Ilyas, I'm enjoying riding, R-I-D, only one D, on my boat. Is this sentence grammatically correct? Yes, riding on my boat. Actually, we don't say riding on my boat. I don't know why. We just say riding my boat. I don't know why. English is not perfect. No language is perfect. And sometimes we just got these little things that piss you off. All right. JB's in the house. What's up, JB? Ziad, I think out there means it is outside. Yeah, and further from the speaker is. I think out there means probably right. I'm going to divert to JB's opinion there. I'm at the restaurant means I'm going to have my meal. Not necessarily. It just means your general location. You're at the restaurant. You are there. That's it. That's all that means. I'm over the roof seeing the stars above me. Ziad's got a good one. I have a painting hanging. Okay, so let's look at this photo here. What do you see here? So if I'm looking at this photo, what do you see that's above? Now, these books, if you take a look at these books here, these books are on the bookshelf. These CDs, these DVDs are on the bookshelf. Are these pictures? Are they on? No. They are above or over the bed. So usually, so if you got, this is on, right? You got on. But if you got, this is above and over. And this is usually, and is below the same. And below can, it's a weird one. It's kind of in the middle. Do you know what I'm saying? So the pictures are above the bed. Above is correct. They are on the wall, yes. They are above the bed, yes. But the books are on the bookshelf. The window is above the desk. Yes, that's possible. Yeah. So again, when we use the word above and over, it sounds like this. Not touching, that's on. But this sounds like above or below. So usually they're not touching. Okay, so what else we got here? So yes, the window is above the desk, Rodrigo, and on the wall. Don't forget that, because remember, every time you're looking at this picture, it's specific. So you have to say the wall or my wall or whatever, you know. So the or my, always use the or my. Almost always when you're using prepositions. JB, 2 frames are on the wall. The books are at or on the bookshelf and the table. I would say on the bookshelf, right? The books are on the bookshelf. I wouldn't say at, but I would say on, or on the bookshelf and the table. Firda, those pillows are over the couch. No, on the couch. Remember, on is touching. This is on. It's got to touch like that. But if you say above, they are maybe not touching. There's got to be some separation between the two. The pillows are on the sofa. Yes, the table is near or by the window. Yes, those both work. I dreamed, yes, I dreamed of flying above the clouds. Yes. I looked over the street. Yes, the workers were under pressure, maybe at the time. The cat was hidden below the wardrobe. Yes. All good, Elias. Under the bed is 2 drawers. Yes. That's okay. That under is okay. Below the desk, below the desk is 2 wooden chairs. Yeah, that sounds weird to say, but I think you're right. Okay, AJ dreamed about, yeah. Those chairs are below the desk. Yes. Ooh, interesting. Those chairs are below, no, they're not below the desk. In English, they are under the desk. Interesting. Oh, okay. So let's see here. Let's get Google in on this. So now I need a proper definition. Because under is usually that idea that something is touching, kind of like we talked about, like on and under, right? And something is touching. So let's look at under as a preposition. So under, 2. Under Alaska, so extending or directly below. Vast stores of oil under Alaska. And at a lower level than. Okay, so we got levels. Yeah. And the synonym is below. Thank you so much. So let's open that up in a new one. Can I get a new? No. What about below? They got the same. They got the same, don't they? Okay, so we're going to have to work it out the old school way. So let's take a look here. The cat is under the desk. Good sentence. The cat is below the desk. Possible. The cat is under the desk. Yeah, possible. Yeah, all of those are possible. Now, why would the chairs are below the desk? Under the desk. Ooh, maybe the chairs aren't under the desk because the chairs, here's the desk and then the chair does this and it also does this. So maybe we don't usually say the chairs are under the desk because they're not 100% under. That's an interesting one because generally, yeah, under is just under. Below and under and beneath are all similar. Usually it's no problem. Okay, except for those ones. Yeah, that is why it's very confusing. I think you're right about that. Let's go through it. Stay with me here. I think we got most of them down. It's just those tricky ones. So the cat is under the desk, correct. The cat is underneath the desk, that's correct. The cat is below the desk, yeah, it's fine. And the cat is, what was the last one? Under, below, and I missed one. Where did I go? What was the last one I had there? Under, below, and under, below, and what's the last one? No, is that it? Under and below. Okay, same. All right, how are we doing here? Any other questions? The bed is under the pictures? Yes, that's fine. Under the water? Sure. There's a window in front of the desk? Yes. The bed is in the corner next to the book? Yes. Net's the net. The books are. Remember, today we're using the be verb, are, on the table, because we usually have some verb, right? The rug is on the floor, and the picture, I gotta go back to my picture. Oh wait, where's my picture? Not that one, this one. What did we have here? The rug is on the floor, yes. And in the picture, the drawer is above the rug. Not sure. The drawer is above the rug, maybe. The chairs are by the desk, that works. The bed is under the bed. Not quite. The drawers are under the bed, that works. Beneath, that was the word I was looking for. Beneath the bed, also possible. The chairs are by the desk, beneath, yeah. I cannot see the cat under. There's no cat. There's no cat. It was just an example. It was just an example. Cockroaches are usually under the shelves. Where's the cat? There's no cat, Nilofer. It was just an example. There's no cat in here. If you want, I'll try to find you an apartment with a cat in it so we can find that cat. Below or under? Some of the conditions are problem. Okay. Below or under? The same conditions problem, not a problem anymore because it has been solved. Good. Okay, so below and under. If you said, imagine a cat, Nilofer, the cat is below the desk, that's fine. Under the desk, that's fine. And beneath the desk, all of those are fine. All of those are fine. But sometimes above and over, you have to be careful with those. Like those pictures are above the bed or over the bed. Both of those are possible. But over really has its own thing. Like you look. And over is almost the idea of movement as well, right? Like, for example, a bridge. Let me show you over, because this is really over. A picture of a bridge. Let me give a photo here. This is the one we use for over. Okay, so the Golden Gate Bridge is over the water, right? The bridge is over the water. So over really has that idea of traveling across something. Like there's something here, and then something is over it. So that's really why we use. So maybe sometimes above, maybe sometimes over, because over sounds better than above. All right, how are we doing? Okay, so on the wall, between the desk and under the bed, good. When we don't use under to refer to something in a lower position than something else, we use below. Okay, let's see with that. Cambridge Dictionary warning, we don't use under to refer to something in a lower position. Noelia, is there an example? Did they give an example in that dictionary? That would be useful. We use below. Yeah, you're right. So they're talking about, for example, if you have a building, right? So if you have first floor, second floor, third floor, you would say the first floor is below. No, but you could say under as well. If you have an example, Noelia, that would be very useful. Oh, she has one. Okay, here we go. Venus is just below the moon right now. Venus is under the moon. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Venus is just below the moon right now, but it's not under the moon. And the example was we don't use under to refer to something in a lower position. Yeah, maybe, but I mean, I guess maybe my example's not the same, because we would say, like, here's the first floor, here's the third floor, you know, here's the third floor, here's the first floor. The first, you know, the basement is under the main floor. That's possible. Now, is that against what they said in the dictionary? I don't think so. We could say that. That's possible. We could say that. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what that dictionary is saying as well. So maybe below is better in most situations when you're talking about different levels of something, lower positions. How are we doing here? Ni hao, the mobile is in my hand. Inside. For hands, we usually say inside. Ziad, from the top of the skyscraper, the cars below us looked like insects. Good sentence. Let's see what else here. Fill in the blanks below. Yes, we would do that. It's above the ground. Yes, that's fine, Ziad. We say above ground parking, and we also say underground parking. The monkey, the monkey was hanging out above the terrace. Karini, okay, what else we got here? Noelia, no. Yeah, Noelia is cheating. Nah, it's okay. There's no cheating. It's only education. All education is good education, even for me. I'm going to use them interchangeably. I don't want to get a headache about this. Headache out of this. Yeah, you're right. Good preposition. Yeah. And no, that's fine. Of course, you know, even me, I learn stuff every day, so I don't feel bad if somebody teaches me something. I enjoy it. It's a good thing. You learn a little bit more. It makes sense, but I feel like it's a tricky one. There's a few situations when you're right. Below does sound better. Rodrigo, below is down in height, and under is down in just position. Yeah, it works as well. Yeah, okay, so I think we need to clear that one up as well. Under 5, it's a tricky one. I think most of the time they're interchangeable. I think you can use under and below. We're still on this one. I think most of the time they're interchangeable, but there are some situations when you would prefer to say below. When you're comparing two things, right? Maybe one position from the other. Okay. Let's move on here and let's do a little bit of practice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up a picture and we're going to try a few things here. Now I hope you guys are okay with this. So I guess the one thing I could try is, how do you guys feel about drawing? So let me put this as a question. Does anybody feel like drawing today? Because I have a drawing activity. Because I usually do this with my students. So what you can do is, I'd like you to take out your phone or a pen or whatever, and I would like you, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain a room to you, and I would like you to draw a picture of this room. Okay, now I'm going to try to look at this. I'd like to turn this off so I can look at it, but you can't. So let me try this. Here we go. I'm going to make myself big. So here's what we're going to do. No, you have to draw. Come on, you can do it. So we're going to draw. I'm going to read you something, and I would like you guys to take out a pen and draw. Okay? Does everyone have a pen? Hold on. Let me ask this question again, because maybe not everyone has a pen. Good. You'll have to draw money. Well, that's great. Is that a joke, Rodrigo? Is that a lottery joke? Does everyone have a pen? That's the question. If you guys have a pen, we can do this. If you don't have a pen, then maybe I'll just give you the picture and you guys can make some prepositions to explain it. That could be better as well. Pen, yeah, Edgar's got a pen, yes. Anyone else got a pen? Always bring a pen to class. Your teacher might ask you, even though he teaches online, he might just say, no, no more online. Let's go old school. All right, most people have one. Good, 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 good. All right, so here we go. I would like you to take out a pen and a piece of paper, or you can just imagine, that's fine. Boom, you got those two things. I'm going to read it to you, and I would like you to draw the picture. Are you ready? Here we go. So I have a picture in front of me. I'm going to explain it to you because I wrote this before, and I would like you to draw this photo. I'll read really slowly so you get a little bit of time to draw. It's okay. You don't have to be able to draw. I can't draw for shit, but I do it anyways, just for fun. Whenever I draw in class, I tell my students, now I'm going to draw, because it's usually the most horrible thing they've ever seen. So I always announce to them that I'm going to draw. Here we go. So here's the picture. And remember, you are facing the photo. So number 1, there is a small bed at the back of the room and against the wall. The end of the bed is facing you. I'll read that again. There is a small bed at the back of the room and against the wall. The end of the bed is facing you. That's number 1. Okay. There is a small bed at the back of the room and against the wall. The end of the bed is facing you. That's number 1. 2. Don't worry about drawing too well. Students usually spend too much time drawing. Okay. Just go with it. So again, go with it. Number 2. There is a short table on the right side of the bed with 2 drawers. One more time. There is a short table on the right side of the bed with 2 drawers. Drawers. 2 drawers. A small, short table on the right side of the bed with 2 drawers. Number 3. There is a tall closet. You know closet? When you open the door, you put your shirts inside. There is a tall closet on the left side of the bed. Closet, not dresser. A little bit different. Closets are taller. So one more time. There is a tall closet on the left side of the bed. Also a wardrobe. Number 4. There are 3 bookshelves above the bed. There are 3 bookshelves above the bed. Okay, one more time. There are 3 bookshelves above the bed. Next, there is a small study desk on the right side of the room, facing the side of the bed. One more time. There is a small study desk on the right side of the room, facing the side of the bed. One more time, and then I'll move on. I'll do one more. There is a small study desk on the right side of the room, facing the side of the bed. Next one. There is a chair beneath the desk or under the desk. Both possible. There is a chair beneath the desk. Also, there is a computer on the desk and a small lamp. A small lamp to the right of the computer. Also, there is a computer on the desk and a small lamp to the right of the computer. Last one. On the top shelf, there are 4 small boxes. I'll read everything one more time. Also, there is a computer on the desk and a small lamp to the right of the computer. On the top shelf, there are 4 small boxes. And that's probably enough for today. So, how is your, okay, so now you got your you got your picture, you've drawn it, you're Picasso, you're Van Gogh. I'm sure it looks amazing. You feel confident, you feel comfortable. Did you understand all the prepositions? Because now we're going to compare. We're going to see how well did you get it. So did you understand? I think I did okay, all the prepositions, because there's a lot, right? So that's my first question. Did you understand all the prepositions that we used? Because I gave you a lot. I gave you combinations as well. All right, are you ready? It's time to take a look and show you exactly what the photo looks like. So let me disappear for a second and let me throw up this main, I'm still here. And here is the photo. So I didn't do everything in the photo, but I did do quite a bit. So that's the photo. Please compare. How does your photo compare to that photo? I can figure it out, but drawing, no way. Okay, so you understood what I was saying. You had a picture in your mind, but drawing, I hear you. I'm not a good drawer either. 100% amazing. Prepositions. Can I please share the document of the lesson? Yes, I can. Already on it. So there we go. So that was your drawing activity. So here you go. Nihad, there's your one. Ooh, I gotta go right away. I'm gonna have to leave you guys right away because I'm getting a haircut today because it is out of control, as I've shown you. All right, guys, so I think I'm gonna have to stop there because I do have to run away and get all this nastiness chopped off. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that helps you. 80%, okay, cool. I cannot draw the shelf. Whatever, you know. But again, those are a lot of prepositions. There's still a few tricky ones. Obviously, we still had some problem. I'm going to have to go home and do my homework a little bit better so I can explain it better next time. But if you did do that, I think the best thing you can get from this lesson is this big list of prepositions here that you can use all the time, use them in English, and now you know how to explain things. He is across from me. He is opposite of me. It is in the front of the building. It is at the back of the building. Learn those combinations together. And if you got it, amazing. If you got 80%, that's still successful. So we'll take 80% any day. So I hope you guys, thank you. I hope it works out. I hope my haircut works out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it helps you out. Maybe there's a little bit more to be learned with the under and beneath. Maybe check that one out. I think most of the time it's okay, but you'll have to check some of them out as well. I hope some of the confusion with prepositions was figured out today. Use those. You might have to do a little research on your own, right? Remember that be careful with in and inside of or just inside. There's a little bit of a difference there. Use that. Use them in your English, and that's it. So other than that, I'm out of here. Check out Kareem's Dream Stream this Wednesday at 3 p.m. and I'll be back on Thursday with a new hairstyle, a brand new face. I'm excited. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time. Keep it smart. They still haven't paid me to say that, but keep it smart. You guys are lovely people, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I'm rolling on a road that went 10 feet off the ground, and I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make you sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. Oh, wait, tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd done It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late.